Hi guys, welcome back to this interesting tutorial on how to achieve this beautiful gown. As you can see here, should I call it a fitted short kimono, or maybe let me just remove that kimono aside. The reason why I just added that kimono is because I don't know if the back, I am not seeing the back, so I don't know how the back of the gown is looking. I don't know if it has a zipper, because if it is a kimono, it's not going to be having a zipper. So let's just call it a fitted short gown. Okay, so you can see what I just recreated, and I'm making this. I just made this for a girl of 11 years. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Now, before I started filming, I've already cut it out. So this is the front and also the back here. You can see I placed the front on top of the back to cut it out. You can see the zipper allowance at the down part there. Now, if you're making it as a kimono, all you have to do is you put, after taking your shoulder to bust, shoulder to waist, and shoulder to the hip, then your full length, you add your 2 inches for it and 1.5 for same allowance, sewing allowance. So this is the back. I have the neck depth of 3 inches by 0.7 inches for the back. So what you are seeing at that back is just design. Okay, now the front neck is just neck width of 3 inches and the depth of 2.5. Then this sweetheart you are looking at right here, I just marked down 3 inches. Should I call it sweetheart or pointy deep neck? Just 3 inches. Okay, so that is what I have here. Like what I said, if you're making just a fitted gown, go ahead and input all your body measurement plus your same allowance. But if not, cut it as a kimono, don't add zip allowance. Now this is my interfacing for the neck front. I just went ahead, placed the fabric on top of the folded lining and used the chalk to mark it like this, just because of, for us to understand it. That is why I marked it like so. So the place you see me cutting is just the shape of the interfacing, like what I'm using to turn the neck up. Okay, it's just like a lining. Now after cutting the down part, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the neck and slit the deep neck shape, or this pointy shape, so you can see how the lining is just looking very beautiful. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the back out. Now this is the back. After cutting the back, I went ahead to slit it into two because it's having a zipper. Now coming to the pocket, like that design you see on the pocket, I have two for the blue and two for the green. It's a 4 pieces fabric that I just cut out here, and they are all the same length and the same wideness. So I have the wideness of 6 inches here, and I also have um the length of 8.7 inches, because I'm making this for a little baby of 11 years. So I'm just going to go ahead and hem it round, but I went ahead to trim it a little bit so that it's going to match the baby's body fit. Okay, now coming to this, I am just going to use my interfacing for the neck to turn it up, like to turn up the neck, just a lining for my turning up for the neck. I'm just going to go ahead and turn it up, but before I do that, I'm just going to lay those design on the front. I'm going to first of all get the center front for the front, like the mid center front of the front. Now after getting it, you're just going to go ahead and iron it so that you are going to get the center front. Now from the shoulder, I came down to get the half length of the baby, which is 11 inches. Now from that 11 inches, which I'm going to go ahead and mark like this, I'm just going to come down with 2 inches. Okay, just going to come down with 2 inches. But if you're an adult, if you're making that design, just from your shoulder, you mark down 22 inches or 23 inches. Or another way to achieve the length of that, of the way you're going to place that pocket or the design, from your armhole you measure down 8 inches. From your two side part of the armhole, measure down 8 inches and connect. Then remember that you are going to be placing this on the center front. Now from that center front, I'm just going to shift it a little, like because she's a baby. I don't know her nipple to nipple, which she does not have. Okay, she does not have. So I'm just going to go in with just 2 inches from the center front. I mark in 2 inches from the other side of the center front. I mark 2 inches, so making 4 inches all in total. Right now, I first of all place this green one on lay it like this, then bring the blue one and lay it on top. I don't have any length of measurement for this design I'm placing right now. So you first place your green, then place the blue on top. Then another side is going to be the one that is going to be laying first is going to be blue, because the blue is laying on top of the green. So the one that is going to lay on main fabric on this side part is going to be blue, then the green is going to be laying on that side part. Now I shifted it a little, so the distance I have from that center front of this gown is just 4 inches. So after that, you can see the way I just shifted the green out and also shifted the blue out, like so, as if they are facing that center front, but there is a little gap there. Now, after showing you how to do this, I'm just going to go ahead, use my pin and secure it. And if you're placing this, please don't allow this design to enter to your seam allowance. Don't allow it to enter to your seam allowance, so that if you're taking the measurement of the baby or the hip or the waist measurement, so that this design is not going to go into your seam allowance. So just know how many inches you are going to be leaving at this two side parts of the center front. Okay, now after that, I'm just going to go ahead and pin it up. I've gone ahead to turn the neck line and that deepness of the neck. You can see I've turned it up and it's looking very beautiful, and I've gone ahead to pin the design. Now this is the back. I've gone ahead to add my zipper, which is the invisible zipper. I just added the invisible zipper, so you see that design on the neck of the back looking very, very beautiful. Now I've gone ahead to stitch it. See, so this is how the inside of the front is looking. Very, very beautiful. I top stitch it. I just stitch it round, and after hemming it up, like after folding it, I stitch it round. Oh, you first of all stitch the fabric, then place it on top of the main fabric and stitch on top. Now I've done my cover button, a bit button cover that is going to be for the design on the neck. So this is my sleeve. Go ahead and cut out your sleeve the way you cut your sleeve out. I'm just going to go ahead and hem my sleeve, then attach it. But before I do that, I'm just going to join the shoulder of the front and also the back. After joining the shoulder of the front and the back, I will attach my sleeve. Then I'm just going to go ahead and shape, then hem the down part, and that will be all. Use my needle to put the button. So this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you learned something. If you're making a kimono, add your after taking your measurement, add 2 inches for ease and 1.5 for seam allowance, or 2 inches for ease and 2 inches for seam allowance. No adding of zipper for your kimono. If you're putting your measurement, whatever you have on the hip, bring it down to the down part. Thanks for watching and bye for now.